stop everything. Before we take a single step further, I have one question that might change how you see this entire subject. Raise your hand if you think being healthy just means not being sick. Yeah, that's what I thought. Most people think health is just, I didn't throw up today, so we're good. But nope, that's like saying your phone is fine because it turns on, even though the screen is cracked, the battery dies in 20 minutes, and it randomly freezes when you need it most. Today, we're breaking down what health actually is, why it's way bigger than abs and protein shakes, and why the choices you make now matter way more than you think without me sounding like a boring adult lecture. Deal? Cool. Let's roll. According to health education, and no, I didn't make this up, health is a combination of three things: physical health, mental and emotional health, social health. Together, they form what's called the health triangle. Oh, and before you zone out because the word triangle sounds like math, relax. This is the easy kind. Here's the important part. All three sides are connected. You can't ignore one and expect the others to magically be fine. If one side is struggling, the whole triangle gets wobbly, and nobody likes a wobbly triangle. Let's start with the one everyone thinks of first: physical health. This is your body. The engine, the hardware. Physical health means your body's parts and systems are working together the way they're supposed to. And no, this does not mean you need a six-pack or to live at the gym. Physical health includes things like eating actual food, not just hot Cheetos and vibes, getting physical activity, sleeping enough, practicing good hygiene, going to medical and dental checkups, avoiding harmful substances. Let me pause right there. Sleep. I know. Some of you think sleep is optional, like, Coach, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Bad plan. Your body needs 7 to 8 hours of sleep to function properly. Not 3, not I nap during English class, real sleep. When you don't sleep, your mood gets worse. Your focus disappears. Your body feels like trash. Your immune system weakens. So if you're tired, cranky, can't focus, and snapping at everyone, congrats. That's not your personality. That's sleep deprivation. Now, let's talk about the side of the triangle people pretend doesn't exist until it explodes. Mental and emotional health. This is how you feel about yourself, handle stress, deal with emotions, manage daily life, think and make decisions. Good mental and emotional health does not mean being happy all the time or never getting mad. That's fake. Good mental and emotional health looks like seeing mistakes as opportunities, not the end of the world. Taking responsibility for your actions, being aware of your feelings, expressing emotions in appropriate ways. Translation: you can be mad, you can be stressed, you can mess up, but throwing desks, screaming at people, or shutting down completely, that's your triangle asking for help. Here's a real one. If you're constantly stressed, anxious, or angry, it can affect your physical health. Headaches, stomach issues, getting sick more often. Your brain and body are on the same team. If one struggles, the other feels it. Now let's talk about social health, aka how you deal with other humans. Social health includes getting along with others, making and keeping friends, communicating, showing respect, cooperating at school, work, and in life, giving and receiving support. And no, being antisocial does not mean your social health is doomed forever. Social health isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's about how you treat people and how you let them treat you. Here's the thing. Humans are social creatures. We're wired for connection. When your social health is struggling, constant drama, isolation, and nothing but conflict, it affects your mental health, which then affects your physical health. See the triangle problem? Let's put this together. Say you don't sleep, eat terribly, never move, are stressed all the time, constantly arguing with people, You're going to feel awful, and not because you're lazy or bad at life. Your triangle is collapsing. Health isn't about perfection. It's about balance. Here's where you actually have control. Lifestyle factors are the behaviors and habits that affect your health every single day. Things like how much you sleep, what you eat, whether you're active, if you use tobacco or alcohol, how you manage stress, whether you eat breakfast. Yes, that matters. You don't have to change everything at once. That's how people quit. You change one thing at a time. Swap soda for water sometimes. Go for a walk. Put the phone down earlier. Eat breakfast. Small changes equals big results. Now let's talk about wellness and prevention. Wellness means your overall state of well-being, your total health. Prevention means wearing a seatbelt, using sunscreen, avoiding unsafe situations, using protective gear, making choices that stop problems before they start. Prevention is like locking your door before something bad happens, not after. You don't wear a helmet because you plan to crash, right? You wear it just in case you crash. Smart move. This part is sneaky important. Health education helps people change attitudes, make better decisions, take positive action. And health literacy means you can find health information, understand it, use it correctly. Not everything online is true. I'm talking about those TikTok health hacks. Being health literate means you can think critically, solve problems, be responsible, communicate effectively. In other words, you don't believe everything you see just because someone has a ring light and confidence. Here's the bottom line. You don't wake up one day at 30 and magically become healthy. Health is built right now through choices you make daily. Not perfect choices, better choices. Your health triangle doesn't need to be flawless. It just needs attention. Sleep, eat, move, talk, connect, protect yourself. That's it. You don't need to overhaul your life tomorrow. Just ask yourself, what's one thing I can do this week to help my triangle? That's how real health starts. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, which side of the triangle do you think most people ignore? We'll break it down together. Class dismissed.